Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to fix your alignment on a Isuzu Amigo rodeo after you do the torsion bar lift. So after you do the torsion bar lift, you'll realize that your camber it's towed. Your camber towed, it's positive, negative, and it's going to lean in towards the frame. The tire is going to lean in and causes bad tire wear. My tires were leaning in a good ½ inch or so at the top after I did the lifted torsion bars. So the first thing you do, take this ball joint, you can unbolt it, flip it around to the bottom side of this A-arm, like as I did here, instead of the stock location on top, and it shouldn't affect, too much structurality. It's the same system going on here. This is pretty thick gauge metal on here and all, so that's all good. Another thing you do is go up here, you can remove those shims are on the back there, those little ones. You can remove these. I gotta keep track of how many shims I got here. So there's 2 thick ones, and then on this side there's 3 thin ones, and right here there was 4 of these. So like a 4 to 3. These are all different thickness shims. On the other side I didn't have all these little shims. I only had like one little shim. But you can pull these big shims out, and it'll allow you to bolt your upper A-arm closer over, so that'll pull your tire, kick your tire, top of the tire back out and fix your camber. I did it to my other side, and it came out just about straight. It's about all you can really do without cutting all this off and re-welding it in place and such. So these are for your caster, I believe. Think of a shopping cart wheel, the front wheels of a shopping cart, how they're angled back so the wheel's always rolling straight. It helps the car track down the road. And if you dink with these, you're probably going to have a terrible driving experience unless you put your car on an alignment rack. So I'm going to pull these out evenly. So on this side, see, these get really thin too. Surprised they even go down to that definition. But so I got like 3 real thin ones here, and then I got 3 little thin ones here. Now the idea is you just want it to be equal. You don't need it to be, as long as you remove equal distance, equal shim thickness from each side of the tire, each side of the upper control arm, then it won't mess with your camber. So I got these 2 down here. Those are the same. They're the big ones, And then I got 3 little ones on this side, and I got 3 little ones on that side. So I'm going to remove these 3 little ones. This one was on the back here. This big, thick honker right here. So these go in from the factory, or maybe at some point down the road your car went to an alignment shop. This one has had a front end collision really hard, and I think it actually tweaked the frame, I can see. And someone tried to fix it up, and I got suckered into buying it. So this might have been done by an alignment shop at some point after the collision, after the frame got tweaked. But I'm going to make sure that this one, the big thick shim, goes back here when I bolt this back on, so that the camber isn't skewed. Now this is just an off-road buggy, and she did drive nice down the road when I got it. I drove her over 300 miles back home, but it's going to get big tires and all that, so I'm not really too concerned about on-road performance. But it's nice to have your car track straight down the road. At least you can let go of the wheel and not end up in the ditch. So that's how you would adjust the camber on a independent front suspension vehicle. No other vehicles have adjustments in the ball joints, or they have cams up on the pivots here, the bushings. You can lobe those, and you can pull them out, in or out. This design for your Isuzu just uses these shims. So as long as you remove equal shim thickness on both sides of the upper control arm, you won't dink with your caster. So I wouldn't suggest dinking with your caster. I can see that going and take you places you don't want to go. So that's how that works, guys. Alrighty, bye.